Hey there, back with another video, this time with a spooky one, because we're taking a look at The Medium, which focuses more on the psychological horror than actually jump scares. A slow game that actually reminds me of the older point-and-click games. And if this video ends up being helpful, do give it a thumbs up. You can also check me out on Twitch, links in the video description down below. But let's jump into the video and see what is The Medium. It's a slow game that focuses on delivering a good story. Don't worry, I am not going to spoil anything in here. The main thing with this one is that you get to play on two realities at the same time. In some scenes, the screen will split in half, with one focusing on the real world and the other on the hellish spirit world. These split screen scenes help create interesting puzzles. You are playing in two different areas at the same time, and what you do in one influences the other. Paths must be unlocked in both before you can actually continue. For example, if a door is blocked in the real world and not in the spirit world, you won't be able to cross it, but the game gives you the ability to have an out-of-body experience. In these, you take control of your spirit world version for a limited time, so you can explore that room for clues of how to unlock it in the real world, but it's not always about having these split scenes. You will also be able to jump from one world to another, but of course, you won't always be alone. Eventually, you will meet the monster that haunts the halls of Niwa. It cannot be killed, only avoided, but you do have the ability to counter it if you're charged up on spirit energy. If not, better hide, hold your breath, and hope it doesn't find you. It uses fixed camera angles, so be prepared to run into walls when the camera suddenly changes. This does get a bit frustrating when you are being chased, and you need to get the hell out of there fast. I ended up getting caught a few times because of the sudden camera changes and saying hello to the closest wall. I played this one on PC and did run into some issues, like some textures popping, some textures were straight up blinking during gameplay and cutscenes, completely broke immersion and were very distracting, and the game also felt sluggish, even though it doesn't look super heavy, especially when this screen would split into two. It lacks optimization and some polish. One of the good things about the fixed camera is that the scenes can be built in a very specific way, and they do it very well. The lighting, the shadows, everything is built in a way to create tension. Sound does help bring in the whole atmosphere that is built using the fixed angles. Your character does have some voice lines to help release some of the tension here and there. The dread on the delivery is also there, but the monster that chases you around is the highlight here. The taunting during the chase scenes and the torment and aggression really come through.
Where is she? Why?
The story roughly resolves in you going into an abandoned hotel where bad things have happened, and you being a medium, it just escalates, and you run around trying to figure out what happened while looking for a specific someone. It's a single-player game with a linear story. There isn't a reason to really replay through the campaign if you take your time exploring and finding the echoes and collectibles on your first run. Overall, it's a solid horror game that knows how to build tension and does not just rely on jump scares. It is also a slower game that focuses on puzzles. It might not be for everyone. It's also available on the Xbox Game Pass, so you can try it out. And if it's not your type of game, you can just go play something else. I enjoyed my time with this one, even though I did have some issues on the PC. I have the VODs available on Twitch if you guys want to see more. And that's gonna be it for The Medium. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like on the video and tell me in the comments down below what's your favorite horror game. I also do stream over on Twitch if you guys want to check it out. Links in the video description down below. And as always, people, thanks for watching, stay safe, drink your water, and I'll see you in the next one.